annihilate him on Saturday. The world gonna see me expose this dude. This dude is a clown. He's a fraud. He's not the real thing. He don't take this shit serious. And I'm a student of the game. I'm a true professional, and I will show it.
So Devin Haney up next week. Anybody betting against me, y'all just lost money.
And one of the most intriguing fights of the spring has just thundered. Two guys from the super lightweight division that met in the ring, and the fight definitely lived up to all expectations. All the trash talk, all this hype was not for nothing. The fighters left everything in the ring. But how did it all start? Haney and Garcia have been rivals since childhood. As kids, they often fought in amateur tournaments and gradually gained experience, and as they grew older, they turned pros where their paths quickly diverged. Ryan focused on promoting himself through social media and consistently setting speed records while beating veterans along the way. Haney spent a few years competing in Mexican rings, accumulating amateur tournaments and gradually gained experience, and as they grew older, they turned pros where their paths quickly diverged. Ryan focused on promoting himself through social media and consistently setting speed records while beating veterans along the way. Haney spent a few years competing in Mexican rings, accumulating numerous victories before returning to the US and soon getting his first fight for the WBC belt. In 2021, The Flash also fought for the champion status and won the fight by knockout, albeit not without difficulty. Everyone thought the guys would fight and determine who deserved to go further, but fate decided otherwise. The following year, Dream demolished George Kambosos and became the undisputed champion, while Ryan continued to thrash no-names and sought a match with Gervonta Davis.
I mean, look, man. Haney got an easy way. Haney got the easy way in getting that undisputed fight because Kambosos is not that good of a fighter, bro. Kambosos is just not that good of a fighter.
This madman's wish was granted. Tank knocked him out with a body shot and sent him to compete at 140 pounds. As for Devin, he had two defenses and decided to move up a division as well, where he became a champion in his first fight. Learning of this, Ryan began to plead for a fight with him, not realizing what could come out of it. First off, King Rai appeared on Ariel Helwani's podcast, where he heavily criticized Haney for the low level of opposition and didn't forget to praise himself.
He's a good fighter, but he started boxing late, and you can tell. You know, he's just not at that level. So for me, I felt like I fought a harder person, which is more scarier when they can knock you out cold like that. So for me, I felt like I fought good. People criticize the shoulder roll because, you know, I'm Mexican. It looks like I shouldn't be using the shoulder roll, but again, I do what I feel like I need to do.
Moreover, Garcia seriously considered himself the deciding party in their rivalry.
But I know the truth. I'm the bigger draw, better marketer, and have way more upside than him, and he has belts, that's it. But I'm the A-side. Boxing, when A-side means the bigger draw. Not necessarily, you know, what people say, oh, the better boxer's the A-side. No, it doesn't always work that way. Like, and he's not the better boxer, point blank, period. I'll make that very clear. He's not.
And he proved it, man. He proved it.
I'm gonna show you guys, like, he's not like that. This dude, I fought him many times in the amateurs. This dude's not like that.
He also mentioned a secret sparring video between Davis and Haney, where the latter apparently had a tough time.
Devin Haney is knocked out almost cold by Tank Davis. I seen it with my own eyes. Adrian Broner did hop in the ring. Haney, I'm gonna give it to him. You were probably only 19 years old at that point, but you got your ass rocked and you know it.
Soon the guys had face-to-face encounters where Ryan continued to behave arrogantly towards Haney and the guys he had fought before.
And Luke Campbell, I retire people. You know what they do? They smile after they get out of the ring with you. Like, that was whatever. Like, they're just happy after they fight me. It's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So I'm coming straight for his neck. I promise you that. I promise you, I'm coming straight for you.
Bro.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. I'm talking about ugly. You're gonna need a help him. I swear. You're gonna have 3 opportunities to save him.
Look, man, the press conferences were pretty fun, man. But some of the antics on social media were pretty wild, man. But like the stuff that happened in the press conferences they were spot
I
on.
look at tape, I believe I'm more explosive and faster than him, without a doubt. That much better than him. And I could, like I said, there's so many things I could say. I'd just rather do it. In life, some things change. Don't be sad that if it doesn't happen April 20th is what I want to say. But if it is that, then let it be. Just know, like, some things just play out that way. I'm not God. I just try to follow what God wants me to do. And if I have the opportunity to fight May 4th in Vegas, I will. But I love NYC, and so be it. Barclays Center, 420. As of right now, it's Barclays, 420. We're going to kill it and smoke on that Bill Haney back.
Ryan didn't forget to appear on numerous popular podcasts, repeatedly talking about Haney's weaknesses.
Oh, he don't hit that hard. What are you talking about? This is actually a more like relaxed fight for me. I'm just like, I'm going to go in there. I know I'm fighting a boxer. It's not like, to him, it's a boxing match. To me, it's a fight. I'm gonna go run him over. He can't do nothing. It's like a kid, like, okay, swing, swing, swing. Boom, my turn. My turn. Ooh, shit. When he's in front.
That's exactly what happened, bro. That's exactly what happened. When he started the attack, Devin Haney had no idea what to do.
I'm gonna go run him over. He can't do nothing. It's like a kid, like, okay, swing, swing, swing. Boom, my turn. My turn. Ooh, shit. Like, when he's in front of me, it's different. He's felt the energy. It's not gonna be, this fight's not gonna be pretty for him though, because I'm on a whole different vibe and level.
At that moment, when nothing seemed amiss, Ryan slowly began to lose his mind. Whether the preparation for such a dangerous opponent as Devin Haney was too much, or old demons that had always lived in him decided to break out, it was unclear. He regularly posted various crazy posts online, talking nonsense about shadow governments and child abuse, all the while continuing his disrespect towards the dream.
Yeah, that part was a bit weird, man, but
Fucking Devin Haney,
Fortunately, at some point, the degree of madness in Garcia's head began to decrease, and he stopped frightening his fans, but he couldn't stop talking about Haney for even a few days.
It's more so on him. You know, Devin Haney's not a draw, and I definitely have been carrying this promotion on my back by myself. Nobody wants to, watch a guy that, supposedly can't crack an 8. We know when he gets touched what happens to him, you know what I mean? We know what type of frame he has. You can't really change that dynamic about yourself. And once he starts getting hit, you see what happens.
Devin also didn't stay on the sidelines and occasionally gave interviews with elements of trash talk, but there was nothing criminal in them.
Ryan might get killed trying to kill me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you want something so bad, it backfires on you, so we'll see. He may run into something that he can't get up from. Ryan Garcia is a C-plus fighter, with a big name. He has a name, but he's not on my level. He's not on that elite level. And I look to show that it's levels to this, and I'm a far better fighter, and me and Ryan shouldn't be in the ring. If he didn't have a name, then we wouldn't be sharing the ring.
A face-to-face meeting without the annoying journalists around became the culmination of the conflict between the young superstars.
At the top of my game right now, mentally, spiritually, everything, and I think this is my time, this is my moment. He has the crown right now, WBC crown. Do you remember West Virginia, Junior Olympic Nationals, how bad I beat the shit out of you?
It was a split decision.
Bro, how bad did I beat the shit out of you, though? If
you never beat the shit out of me.
Stop it, bro.
You never beat the shit out of me.
Really
no, you won that fight, though. You won that fight.
For sure.
You did. I give you that.
I feel like if I wanted to, I could outbox you. Like, if I just move on my bike and beat you, I could beat you like that.
Please.
I just don't want to do it.
Please.
It's not fun to me.
Please.
I can't fight the way you fight, bro. I'm sorry. I'll be bored. I can't. I need to get to it.
In addition to a joint interview, each of the guys spoke separately, and Ryan distinguished himself as always. When asked who would win if you were close at 100%, he responded as follows.
Too strong, too explosive, just,
he looks like the
there's
Joker,
guys
bro.
that are like...
Guy looks like the Joker right there.
Great, good, and then there's just that guy. I'm that guy. So, when I fight, it's not mid. When he fights, it's mid. Like, great, Devin Haney is like, great, he's boxing like Devin Haney, the boxer. It's like, when I fight, it's like, fuck, this is a Ryan Garcia fight. Like, this is a show. There's a different energy. We're not the same. I'm about to show you when it comes to fight night.
I think even Tank didn't cause as much negative emotion in Garcia as Haney. Devin's very existence angered Ryan and made him convince everyone around, including himself, that he was better. But what was the reality? Ryan Garcia demonstrated that all his pre-fight antics did not affect his skills in any way. Ryan repeatedly knocked down Haney and delivered a championship performance in the fight. And Ryan Garcia wins by majority decision and pulls off one of the greatest upsets in recent years. It's just a real shock. All the trash talk from King Rye was more than justified.
Yup. Props to Ryan, man. Props to Ryan.